What's going on, guys? It's your boy Spency, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a trap beat. Okay, so the first thing I like to start off with is some good synths. Usually I'll start out with a synth or a melody, or sometimes I'll just start out with drums or the 808s, but I want to start out with a synth this time. So I do have audio extension units. I have Pure Synth Platinum, Pro Keys, and Digitalism. Pure Synth is about $20. Pro Keys is free, and Digitalism is $3. So let's start off with the free one, just in case you guys don't have anything. I'll leave the link down in the description for Pro Keys, and let's get into it. So the first thing you want to figure out is what kind of trap beat you want it to be. Do you want it to be like a sad trap beat, like a minor in minor keys, or do you want it to be like in major? Usually I make my trap beats in minor key because they sound the best to me, but you can do whatever you want. The first thing I'm gonna do though is change this piano. We could do the Resi. I like the Resi with the piano. Sounds pretty nice. Okay, we'll start off with that. And then we'll do minor keys. We'll do minor. It's in, you tap on these two little notes right here, and you go down to minor. As you can see, it sounds different. I'm gonna start down here because it sounds a little bit better to me. The higher notes don't sound that good to me. So let's start down here. Let's cook up a melody and see what we could do. And just like that, we already got a melody. Let's record that. Okay, so that's another thing. This tempo is going too fast, so to change that, you want to hit the settings button, go into tempo, and you can drag until it's slower for you, so you can actually record your beat. That makes the tempo slower, and you can speed it up anytime with the same step process. And just like that, we're perfect on the dot. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the 1/8 note quantization. To do that, you just gotta press this little settings button right here and go to track settings in quantization, and you'll see about 5 different quantization you can do. You could do 9 triplet swing, but I usually stick with the straight because that's usually where my notes are. So let's put it on 1/8 and let's see how it sounds. Just like that, we got a nice little introduction to the song. Let's do some more. And just keep in mind, you can do anything you want for this beat. You want to do, a good rule of thumb is to have the melody match with your 808s, and that's a good rule of thumb. It doesn't matter what kind of sounds you're making, as long as the 808s match and sound good with the melody, then you're basically good. That's what I use mostly for when I'm making songs, so just keep that in mind. Alright. Alright, perfect. So it's already in the 1/8 quantization because I already did that to the whole track. Once you do it to one part of the track, it's already on the whole track. Except it's already on the whole track, but when you create a new instrument, it needs to be quantized again. So keep that in mind too. Let's listen to it back. Now right there, we can just loop it. And to keep it simple, I will just loop it. So to loop it, we have two different areas where we need to loop it. One way we can do that is copy this one and paste it right here. And then do the same with this one, copy this one, and then paste it right after this one. That would be right here. But there's a simpler way to do that, and that's if you hold your finger on the empty part of the track and then select these two and double tap them and press join. When you do that, it joins them together so they're no longer separate, and after that you can just loop it like that. Okay, and just like that we got a melody. Now I usually go for a second counter melody before I do the 808s. Sometimes I just can't wait, so I'll do the 808s right away. But in this case, I'm gonna go ahead and try to do a counter melody. We're gonna go into the keyboards and we're gonna do amplified piano. I had to turn the first melody down because it was getting too loud, so if it's quieter, that's why. Let's see what we got. Okay, just mess with the amplified piano a little bit. I put the drive to halfway, the flutter all the way down, and then I did the chorus all the way down too. So let's go ahead and try to record something. I'm just winging it by this point. Just like that, we got another melody. Now that was all improvisation. I did that all by improvisation. It takes a little practice to get how you can just not magically, just automatically come up with stuff like on the spot. That comes from just practice, so just practice. It'll come to you. Right about this point, I would go ahead and put in some hi-hats, some claps, and some 808s. So let's do that. That's the easy part. Let's go ahead. I have some claps that I downloaded from samplekrate.com. This is where I get most of my stuff, like these 808s. These 808s are really good. As you can hear them, they're really good. I like these. I use them in almost every beat. Unfortunately, I should get some other 808s, but these are really good. So these claps we're gonna use, and anytime you have the sample on, when you're using a sample, it's automatically gonna put reverb in your track. So for the claps, I don't want that. So we're gonna turn that all the way down, and you can see they sound better right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and record this. Okay, I did it right this time, so let's go ahead and quantize it. And we're just gonna loop it. So let's do the hi-hats now. I'm gonna go into acoustic drums to reset the drums in case you have the beat sequencer on. After that, you just go to electronic. I'm gonna search for I forgot what it was called. Double Science. No, Doing Science is good for claps and hi-hats for those kind of trap songs, but I'm looking for a secret sauce. Here we go, right here. I think Secret Sauce has the best set of stuff, drums for the trap kind of song. So I use this a lot. Let's just do the hi-hats for now though. Just like that, we got the hi-hats on. Now, I did mess up a whole lot in that sequence, so yeah, it's already quantized to 1/16 note, so I don't got to worry about that. Let's listen to it back. Sounds pretty good. Now, when you get the 808s in there, it sounds great. So let's do that. We're gonna go back to the sampler. If you don't have any 808s, I recommend you go to... Here, I'll show you real quick. If you do not have any 808s, you can download them at samplekrate.com and download them to your files, and then you import them to GarageBand. But if you don't have any of that, you want to go to the keyboard and make sure you reset it by going to Alchemy Synth, and then you want to go to bass. So like this, and you'll see these are not that great, but not made for really trap, but you can find some good ones in there. But for me, I do have 808s installed, so I'm gonna go ahead and use those. I'm gonna use these two. So let's listen to the beat, see if we can't make up a beat. A good thing to do is, before you start anything, is to use the velocity sensitivity, and you want to put it off, because that makes it so if you tap it very lightly, then it does full, if like as you were tapping it hot, like very hard. If you want to go for a more complex beat, then use the velocity sensitivity on high or medium or low. But I usually use it off for 808s because it's annoying when you got quieter 808s and then louder 808s. It just doesn't make sense. So let's go ahead and see if we can make a 808 sequence out of hearing this beat we just made. Now, usually I use 16th quantization because I'm doing 16 notes in my track. If you follow this tutorial with me and you're inspired to make a beat, I encourage you to go do it. Yeah, I thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Go make that beat, man. Or girl. Come on, boyos. We gotta make ourselves out there. Go make that beat. Go make that song. If you're feeling this beat, go make one of your own. Share it with me. I want to see what you guys come up with. If you guys enjoyed this, this has been my first GarageBand video. So, yay! I know, right? But yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, go ahead, leave a like. Give me some comments if you guys want to see some more. And like this video. Subscribe today. Join the boyos. And yeah. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, y'all.